Hey everyone, Mario here. I wanted to make a quick video showcasing the new HubSpot MCP. Now, what I'm going to try to do here, as simple as possible, is walk you through step by step on how to configure your MCP. If you're someone who's new to the MCP universe or just in general AI is just like something that you're trying to get familiar with and you've heard of this HubSpot MCP, I'm going to walk you through how to set this up. And if you're someone who's already ahead of the curve and just want to see how I do it, go ahead and speed this video up to get ahead. I'm going to try my best to make this as engaging as possible. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So one of the very first things that you'll need to do to access the HubSpot MCP is open up a new tab on your browser and then just type in HubSpot MCP. Now, what this is going to do is going to bring you this link that you see here. You should be able to see the HubSpot developers website. Once you come here, let me go ahead and do accept all. Once you come to this page here, what you'll want to do next is click on this view on NPM. This will take you to another page. Now, this NPM website has all the information that you're going to need to set up this HubSpot MCP server. There are some instructions down below that you can follow, and I'm going to do that in just a minute. I'm going to walk you step by step on how to set this up, but I do want to call out a few things before we get started. Now, there are some prerequisites that you are going to need. One of them is to install the node in NPM. Luckily, they do have this link here that we can follow. So let's just click on this and it'll bring you to this page here. If you are using Mac and you're not technical at all, the simplest way to do it is by simply coming here and clicking on this icon. If you're on Windows, you'll want to flip this to Windows and do the same thing. Just make sure you know which architecture you have. Now, I'm going to leave the default running right now. I am using an M3 version of a MacBook Pro, so I'll leave this as is, and I will click on this Mac OS installer here. What this will do is we'll download. From here, we're going to run the program. So let me bring over the screen here so we can see. So we'll run this program, continue, agree. Let's install this. Let me enter my password really quick. Okay, it's installing for us. All right, and I got the chime that it's done. Go ahead and click close and move to trash. Okay, now that we've installed the node, let's go ahead and go back to our instructions. The next thing we need to do is ensure we have our private app in HubSpot. So if you have a HubSpot account, you'll simply navigate to your HubSpot account. So I'm going to start up my demo account here. So HubSpot.com. Okay, so once you are logged into your HubSpot account, what you'll want to do next is simply go up here to the settings cog. On this left-hand side, you'll want to click on integrations, click on private apps. And then from here, I already have a private app, but I'm going to create a new one just to show you how easy it is. Let's go ahead and click on create a private app. From here, you'll want to name your app into something that you'll want to use. So it says here that the name will appear in your private apps page, some HubSpot tools and other material, and must be unique for this account. So I'm going to just change it to HubSpot MCP demo. All right, I don't have a logo, and the description will be demo for HubSpot MCP. All right, next, this is important, the scopes. What do you want to allow the private app to access? So I know that I wanted to access my contacts. So simply what I'm going to do is look for contacts. So I will type in here contacts, and I will want the app to read and also write. This will allow the app to make updates to contact records, but also add new contact records as well. Let me go ahead and click update. Now there's many more scopes that you can go through. For this demo, I'm just going to focus on those two there. And then for webhooks, you can ignore this unless you have a webhook you want to set up in the future. But for now, we don't need that. So let's go ahead and create app. All right. After creating this, you're going to get a private access token. So this is the private access token that you'll get. Do not share this with anyone. Keep this private, save it somewhere safe. You can always access it later, but just keep it safe. Don't share this with anyone. Let me go ahead and click copy. Next, let's go back to our NPM website and let's see what the next step is. All right, so the next step is connecting to the MCP server. All right, so there are a few ways that you can connect your MCP server. You can use Claude Desktop or Cursor. Now, I'm going to use Claude Desktop for this demo. If you are not a user of Claude, go ahead and click here. Download, depending on what device you're using, download it. And what you're going to get is this desktop app that you see here. Let me move this over. You'll get something like this. Now create an account if you don't have an account. If you already have an account, perfect. Just sign in. Let me go ahead and sign in with my test user. All right, as you can see, I'm under the free plan. All right, so let's go back to our NPM website. All right, the next step is to add this specific piece of JSON into the config file. Now, one of the really cool things is that if we go back to our Claude app here, we go up here to the settings. From here, you'll want to click on developer and then click on edit config. You'll come across this folder here. This file, Claude_desktop_config.json, you'll want to open this up. So I'm going to use text edit to modify this file, and simply I'll paste that JSON that I copied earlier here. And then if you recall that private access token that I told you to put save somewhere, you'll want to paste that here. So let me go ahead and grab mine. So let me go ahead and copy. And, oh, I lost Claude there for a second. All right, then we'll paste it right here. You'll want to keep the quotations. If you don't add the quotations, you'll get an error. So let's go ahead and save now. File, save, close that. And now what we'll want to do is close the Claude app and reopen it. All right, so I've just saved, closed, and now I've reopened the Claude app. It sounds weird for me to say the Claude. Okay, so if you did everything correct, when you click on the search and tools icon, you should now see HubSpot here. And these are all the tools that MCP has access to now. If you want to know exactly what this tool can do, or this MCP can do, you can actually scroll all the way down to the bottom on the NPM website, and you can see all the example usage or the use cases here. So just as another example, you can update your CRM records, which is what I'll be doing here. You can create new contacts. You can get the latest update about a specific company and much more. All right, let's go back to Claude now. And what we want to do right now is create a new test contact record and then update it with the new phone number. So let's go ahead and do that. Before I create this new contact record, I want to show you really quick that I don't have this contact inside of HubSpot. So right now, I only have 5 contacts in my demo environment. Let me go back here and let's create a new one. So let's say call it create a new contact record in HubSpot for let's say Luis Rodriguez, and then let's just say his email is this right here. All right, what's going to happen is Claude is going to start using the new HubSpot MCP it's going to ask for your permission to start making updates, making changes. If you click allow always, this is going to just allow Claude to take control and make the updates without asking you for permission. If you click on allow once, it's going to go step by step and keep asking you for your permission before completing each step. And this is just a disclaimer about this. So definitely try this first before you start making a lot of updates. Let's go ahead and click allow once. So as you can see, it has the permissions now. Let's go ahead and click allow once again. Now it's creating a contact record for me. And as you can see, we have the success message that it's created a new contact record for Luis Rodriguez. And here's some information. Now, if we go back to HubSpot here, we don't have Luis yet, but if I refresh my page, he's there now. And as you can see here, we intentionally left the phone number blank so we can make an update. So let's go ahead and do that now. So if I go back to Claude again and say, I forgot to include the phone number. His phone number is 941-776-5566. So now it's going to go through the process and update that contact record. All right, so it's successfully updated Luis Rodriguez contact record with his phone number. So if we go back over here, right now it's blank, refresh the page, and as you can see now we have that phone number added to our contact record. Now this is one of many use cases with this MCP. There's a lot more that you can do, and there are a lot more tools. But that concludes this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.